Hello, friends. It's your buddy Keith, and I'm here live again in the control room at the one and only world famous Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in Southend-on-Sea, England, baby. And we've got a 2019 limited edition Gibson B-2 Flying V, the B-2 Bomber. Yes. This thing is gorgeous. I'm going to tell you all about it. There's some really cool features and a lot of different things that aren't found on other Flying Vs. So, if you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button, hit like, and if you want to buy this guitar, it is for sale on our website, EssexRecordingStudios.com, there's your spelling, or on Reverb.com, the verb of re. Yes. So, let's chat about this. This thing is like brand new in the wrapper, still has all the plastic on the pick guard. Very, very little use. You can see on the frets here, there's been like no playing of this bad boy. And yeah, it's all blacked out. This thing is very rock and roll. All blacked out, all murdered out, as they say. All black everything. So you've got black chrome for the Nashville style tunematic bridge and tailpiece. You've got a pair of Dirty Fingers Plus pickups. These are Gibson's hottest pickups, to my understanding, and they're aggressive. This thing is made for rock. You're not going to go out and do a jazz gig at Ronnie Scott's here in London with this. No. You've got the black acrylic speed knobs. So these are all indented. Back in the day, was it Dimebag Darrell? He used to take a soldering iron and actually melt little grip holes in the plastic, but these are all built in now. Very, very cool. What else do we have here? Three-way selector switch, and then you've got your front-mounted input jack. A lot of people, what they do on the top-mounted input jacks is they use an L-bend angle, so not like a straight one like that, but one that kind of angles, and that makes it really nice and easy. You've got rosewood fretboard, none of this rich light nonsense. Acrylic dot inlays. But here's what I really like, is that this is a Flying V that gets the mother of pearl Gibson logo. If it wants to get in focus there. So you get the mother of pearl Gibson logo on the headstock and a bell truss rod cover. Not the cheap, big, fat, ugly, plastic, giant honking truss rod cover with a Gibson logo printed on it. And this is generally reserved for the most expensive top tier Flying Vs. It's not, they don't use the Pearl Gibson logo liberally. So that is something that I really, really like. Not a fan of the big, cheapo, giant plastic truss rod cover. The bell truss rod cover looks very classy. And I'm liking this all black everything, especially this hardware. The stop tailpiece just shines, man. Looks really, really cool. You've got nitro cellulose satin ebony finish, so you can see the pores of the wood there. Solid mahogany body, solid mahogany neck, and it's a slim taper for fast playing. Slim taper neck, very, very comfy. And something else that's interesting is for this model, they did the traditional serial number format. My understanding is that for all other models, the 19, because this is a 2019 model, would be 19, and then they'd have the digits that follow. But for this, they did the old school style format, which is first number is your decade, and fifth code is the year, and then these three are the day of the year that it was made. And then that's your production number. So this was the 25th guitar built on the 303rd day of 2019. How cool is that? You've got your black Grover tuners, of course. Little Made in USA stamp. There's a little, looks like someone's thumbnail. Made a little mark right there. And on the back, again, just this gorgeous satin ebony finish. Now it came to us, like I said, in the plastic, in the wrapper, virtually no play. Someone removed the strap buttons, and my guess is that they had nice aftermarket, probably locking strap buttons that they wanted to move to a different guitar, and they just didn't retain the original one. So what that means, guys, is one, you don't need strap buttons if you're playing around at home. You just go like this. You just go like this, and there you have it. You're on the old knee, and you play. That's how I always played my Flying V's and my Randy Rhoads guitars. But it also means you can just go on the old eBay, the Bay of E, or the old Reverb, and buy whichever fancy schmancy strap buttons you want. Do you want locking ones? Cool. Do you want LED ones that light up? I don't even know if they make those. Go get them. Do you want simple black ones that kind of follow the rest of the motif that we see here? Go nuts. Go get them, guys. So just making you aware of that. And whoever gets this from us will be the first person to have that super satisfying peeling the plastic off the pick guard. Oh, man, I wish I could just go do it right now. But I won't take that joy away from you. So, to summarize, what do we think about the 2019 Gibson Flying V B-2? What do I like? I like the pick guard, one side, kind of Randy Rhoads-ish, not all over the place and down the rest of the body. I like the Satin Ebony finish. What you'll see is over time, wherever you touch the guitar and as you play more and more, you will give the finish its own unique and distinct character because it reacts to, the satin finishes react to sweat, to touch. So if you're a speed freak shredding all up and down that neck, what you'll find actually is the neck will get super glossy. It will get really, you'll actually like polish the guitar. Same thing on the back. If you rest your arm down here a lot, it'll get a really nice shine and just, it gets its own unique patina based on the player, how they use it, how they interact with it. So on the secondhand market, these all develop their own unique character, look, and appearance after years of play, which is kind of cool because not a lot of guitars do that. You have white guitars that kind of age in yellow, and of course guitars can just get beat up and nicked and stuff and get relicked naturally. But just like there's not many guitars that have paint work that transforms based on how a player touches it. So I kind of think that that's cool. I've said it already. Headstock is a big yes for me. I think, you know, the whole idea is that this is sleek. This is like one of those Harleys, like not the Road King, but like the top spec Sportster that's all like military blacked out or olive drabbed out. Like you don't get the binding around the neck and the headstock and the body, but you get all the right features and appointments that still tell you like this is a professional guitar. This is not a student guitar. It's not an amateur guitar, and it absolutely looks appropriate on the biggest stages and in the biggest studios like this. 100%. The Dirty Fingers plus pickups, I like that because this is a guitar that should be playing aggressive rock music. That's what those pickups are for. But guys, don't ever, ever, ever let the factory pickups stop you from buying a guitar that has spec and appearance that you otherwise absolutely love. Because they're so easy to change to humbuckers these days. All the pickups have like quick connect. You don't even need to solder anything. Wiring harnesses. You know, this comes off straight away. Oh, that was one of the other things they mentioned, that instead of having a third knob, that's where the input jack is, and so you don't have extra routing that's cut out of the body for where the otherwise where the input jack would go. So that's like a little bit of a nice feature. But anyway, yeah, I mean, there's, what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 little Phillips head screws. You take that off, and then you can access everything you need. All right, guys? So if you want to put bare knuckles in there, if you want to put EMGs in there, you know, obviously a pair of EMGs would look awesome. Some Fishman Fluents, those are super popular right now. Go for it, okay? Don't go, I don't like dirty fingers. Well, you know, you can always wash your fingers, and they're clean. All right, I got to get going because I've got, I think I've got a little bit of beer and Prosecco waiting for me over at the house with the missus. And I've got to do other cool stuff like do a video on this Dragoncaster. This thing's insane. Can't wait to show you this. Totally crazy abalone inlays. I bought it because of these inlays. Someone had a heck of a project. These are all Kent Armstrong mini humbuckers. I think they call them Super Blade mini humbuckers. And all of them have push-pull for each one, so you can actually split them. That's a crazy guitar. So let your friend Keith go so he can do the more videos and drink those beers. Ooh, also, bet a lot of you haven't heard of this. Fender USA Prodigy Strat. Oh, yes. That's going to be an interesting one, too. So stick around. Oh, and this mahogany, it's a parts caster, but check out the brass bridge. Check out the brass bridge on Brad. Yeah. That's an old school Caller right there. So I got to get going so I can show you all this cool stuff. And again, if you want to buy this, help support the studio, help keep the lights on, help me do more videos and teach you all more about all the different guitars around the world, then go ahead and please buy this on the EssexRecordingStudios.com website. I will ship it to you absolutely anywhere in the world. We have a really cool gig bag for it. It's a big, padded, super deluxe one. It's way nicer than the Gibson ones that they use. So that's a nice little bonus too. And aside from that, follow us on all the socials at Essex Recording Studios, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. We're on it all, baby. Cool. I'm going. Adios. Thanks for hanging with your buddy Keith. I'll see you soon with more guitar videos. We've got over 1,200 on the channel. I looked the other day. I think it was like 1,232 videos or something like that. Completely crazy, guys. Over 3 million views and just about 10,000 subscribers. You all have been awesome and continue to make this so wonderful. So I'm going to go. Thanks.